your name
Yep, I
and
am
who you are.
Marianne. Slow Made is my company.
And so what is Slow Made?
Slow Made is a candle company um, with the idea of creating slow and intentional moments. So we use a non-toxic coconut wax, and really it's just all about like having these natural scented candles that really just kind of transport you to your desired state of
I like
being.
that. What is natural scented? Like what does that mean?
So we use natural fragrances that are infused with essential oils.
Okay.
They do not have, there's no synthetic or anything,
Nice.
paraben, all those icky things in there. So it's as natural as
Oh,
possible.
nice. I like that. I like that. So why did you decide to open your own store?
So this came out of a place. I was creating candles on my own in my kitchen, and it was just a very therapeutic experience for me. I always was burning candles, so I loved burning them and then creating them, and it just slowly kept evolving into sharing them with friends
Yeah.
and family. And then during the pandemic, actually, this space became available, and I really just had kind of this opportunity that I was like, I gonna take this chance
I love
and
that.
just kind of see where it takes me. And so it's been a really exciting journey, but yeah.
I love that. And then so you've been how many is that, like 2, 3 years? I like forgot
I've
how.
moved into this space in, I think it was like October of
Oh,
2020.
nice, nice. So what do you feel like makes you different? Because there's so many people that make candles, especially in Chicago. I see them all the time.
Yeah.
But what do you feel like makes you unique?
I think the use of our coconut blend is one thing. I think there's a lot more of your standard soy
Right.
candles
Is
out
that
there.
bad? The soy?
Soy's not bad. There's not really a superior wax
Gotcha.
or a really bad wax, with the exception of a paraffin.
Right.
That would be your absolute like no good type of wax. But the things that why we chose a coconut blend, which, full disclosure, our coconut is a blend. So coconut wax is too soft of a wax for it to just to be a standalone.
Right.
So it needs to be blended with a harder wax. So we do use soy to blend that.
Yeah.
Why though we chose that blend over a soy is mostly just from our research in finding that while soy is American grown and all of that, it comes from soybeans. So there's a lot of pesticides and GMOs related to the industry. So we just kind of felt like cutting that in half, if you will, like not using it in its sole purpose and using a renewable resource like coconuts, where there's not GMOs, there's not pesticides. The plant, you're just cutting off the fruit. It's refruiting, so it's renewable in that sense. It just gave us an extra layer of kind of like that sustainability that is really kind of at one of our core principles.
I love that. How many scents do you have? Do they rotate seasonally, or how do you do that?
Yeah, so I have 6 core scents that are year round, and then we kind of rotate in our spring, summer collection, and then a fall and winter collection.
Nice.
So those you'll see intermittently.
And what do you feel like is your most popular? Like, what do people keep coming back for?
Boheme is one of my most populars. It was also one of the first ones I created, so it has a special place in my heart. It's a blend of oak moss, lavender, and sage, so it's very grounding, refreshing. It's light. It's slightly floral, but not overwhelmingly by any stretch. It's just a really good like year-round grounding scent.
That sounds really good. I can't wait to just walk around and smell all of the candles.
I'm doing it all the time.
So you are a green business, right? Is that
Yes, yes. As green as we can be.
right? So how do you do that? What is like what makes your business green?
So we use our amber glass jars. They are recyclable, they're reusable. We encourage, everyone to either clean them out, recycle them. We also offer a refill and recycling program. So
you can bring it back.
Yes, you could, if you're local, you can drop them off, and you can opt to get them refilled. We have a whole little section where you can fill out a form on our shop, but you can also just drop them off, and we'll refill and then recycle them and turn them into new candles and all that.
I love that. And then one other thing that you offer is like candle making classes, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
This is a new venture. We just started this last month, so in March was our first class. So this has just been really exciting, just to get more engaged in the community. And there's been a lot of people who have been asking about it actually for a while, and I've just finally was like, you know what? Let's give this a whirl. So we're really excited to be able to invite people to the studio and have them make candles. At the moment, we have like a certain scent selections that you get to choose from and make like a slow made candle. But hopefully soon we'll be kind of mixing that up once we get our footing a little bit more, and maybe explore with actually kind of creating your own scents with some of ours, and then just opening it up to like have the space be a place for other workshops.
I really like that. Speaking of community, you are a ShoCo, a business member, so that means you give back to your community in different ways. So tell us a little bit why you joined ShoCo and how do you give back?
Yeah, so ShoCo was just kind of a no-brainer, like wanting to be a part of a community of like-minded businesses, and really loving that, their values were also rooted in, this giving back nature. And we give back in a couple different ways. One, every purchase that is made, we have partnered with One Tree Planted, so we plant a tree. We also will rotate seasonally, monthly, depending on kind of like what's going on. For example, in April, for Earth Month, we are donating a portion of our proceeds to the Alliance of the Great Lakes.
Wow.
Because we love our Lake Michigan, everything about that. So it feels good to be able to do that, so we feel very fortunate, and it's just important, as a part of what we do.
I love that. That's really good. Okay, so where can people shop your candles? Where can they find you? What's your address?
Yeah, so find us online at slowmade.co, or we have our studio here in Logan Square. We're not a storefront just yet. It's just a studio space. So we have it's by appointment only. You can go onto our website and book an appointment and come to the studio, smell some smells, get my undivided attention and personal shopping, and help you select whatever scent you are looking for.
Oh, that's amazing. Are you going to be at any markets that people can come see you?
Yes, I will be at Renegade. Renegade is one of my just all-time favorites of just attending, and have been a part of Renegade for years now. So we'll be at Renegade in Andersonville. That is May. Forget the exact dates now. Yeah. It's in May. It will be there. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, thanks so much. I can't wait to go smell some candles and buy some candles.
Perfect.